Howdy y'all, my name is JRN Fuego, and I am doing this Let's Play series on The Legend of Zelda from 1986. It's one of the first few games I've ever played, and I'm excited to return to it and beat it, we'll say officially, here on the channel. So, without further ado, let's get to it. I will also say I am playing this on an NES Classic, just wanted to keep it OG and play with like a real controller and, you know, a nice system that uses HDMI, because recording with the original console is a technical feat that I don't want to go ahead and do. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let this go. We'll watch the intro and go from there. I do like the intro. It's so epic and classic and, for me, nostalgic. It's kind of got that Star Wars, I won't read all this, but it's kind of got that Star Wars, like, scrolling marquee feel to it, you know, explaining the Legend of Zelda. As I understand it, I think I lost the instruction manual a long time ago, but it kind of explains more of the backstory. I remember when I was looking at this as a kid and, you know, trying to play the game to, like, obtain all these items or, and whatnot. It's just kind of funny to think, you know, in modern Zeldas, like, Link's got so many more items to use, but he actually had a pretty good set of things. Tools and objects and items to utilize even in this game. Please look up the manual for details, which I don't have anymore, but maybe I can find it online and put it down in the description. Alright, so let's go ahead and register a new file. We'll call it Link as well. So truth be told, this is like my third time attempting to record this for YouTube, and I think that is totally fine because, you know, it kind of harkens back to when I was a kid playing this game all the time. Like, I wasn't good enough to, you know, beat the game when I was younger, so I would just like constantly replay like the first few dungeons over and over again because I didn't really know how to get to, I think, what was it? I think I was stuck on Dungeon 4 until I was like an adult. And so I would often restart this game just to replay through the first few levels and maybe discover new secrets and things. So so maybe me restarting this for YouTube is kind of the same thing. So anyway, starting a new file. We are starting a new adventure. And we are here in Hyrule. And obviously the first place to go is this cave. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Very iconic moment here. And, you know, I was watching some videos in preparation for this, and apparently you can obtain quite a few items even before going to the first dungeon. And so I didn't do that as a kid, and I think it'd be kind of interesting to kind of do it that way. So apparently you can get a few hearts, you can get the white sword, and even the blue ring, all before the first dungeon. And so maybe we can at least get some of that before we even go to level 1. And hopefully I don't die, because that would just be sad. I only have 3 hearts, and I know that'll be a struggle to survive here. We're gonna cut it close, I think. So what's kind of crazy about this Zelda is it's open world in that you you have access to most of the world like at the start of the game, and the game doesn't really do a good job of telling you where to go, unless you have the manual. The manual actually gives some hints, I think, on how to get to the first 2 dungeons. But if you don't have that, you're kind of out of luck. So, okay, I already have bombs, which is great. So we're gonna come back over here, and apparently you can get your first heart. We just passed it. Oh, by the way, supposedly this is like Lake Hylia, and those are Zoras shooting fireballs at me. It's always fun to kind of like go through and realize that their design has drastically changed since this iteration of the Zora. See, I didn't know this secret as a kid, so take anyone you want, and I think most veteran Zelda players would obviously choose a heart container because it increases your max health. The other side is a red medicine, which you can use to refill your hearts, but we're not going to go do that. So we're going to head north and go get our next heart container. And I'm not making good use of my shield here. Unlike later Zelda games, you just need to point Link in the right direction of the projectile and he'll block it with his shield. You can actually get a better shield in the game, we kind of saw it there in the store. And that'll let you let you block fireballs, but this little small shield he's got right now lets you at least block the arrows. These are Moblins. Very classic Zelda enemy. I'm gonna kill these levers because they're usually good for money, or rupees rather. You can probably just tell in the first few minutes here that enemies tend to be different colors, and blue ones seem to take a few more hits. They have a little more health, a little tougher. That's fine, as long as you can as long as I kind of remember their patterns, they're manageable. All right, we're gonna go up north into the mountains because I know there's some stuff up here. That right there is a fairy. It'll refill my hearts, but I don't really need her right now. See, I don't think I even know this secret as a kid either. Yeah, I was watching some Zelda videos prior to starting this, and I didn't realize a lot of these secrets are accessible at the beginning of the game. I guess I just didn't replay it enough and explore too much, so which is fine. We're gonna head over here, and I know there's a secret that lets me get some rubies. Hopefully not die. Okay, so this is like gambling. So I have 3 selections here. I choose one, and it'll either let me get more money or not. So minus 40. That sucks. Shoot, I don't have any. And the thing is, you can keep gambling if you want, but I have nothing to gamble with. That's not good. Oh boy, this might take a little longer. I also didn't know about this secret as a kid, that I just like walk through the wall. But throughout the overworld, there are these moblins that do give you money, which is great. I am not going to gamble these rupees away, and I think I can buy an item, and there's a store over here. We're gonna go up here first, though. Collect an item from an old man. There's a lot of that in this game. Showed us to the old woman. We'll get to her in a little bit. I don't know if it tells you what exactly it is. There's not really any descriptions here. Just icons. But that's okay. Anyway. Alright, if I'm not mistaken, there should be a store here, so we'll just continue our way. Score. Alright, we can buy this candle. This will be important because we can then unlock other secrets. And when I say unlock with a candle, I really mean like burn everything down. So do I go here? This will be important later. Oh wait, I do need to come here a bit later, because I think I can get the sword up there later. We'll come back to that spot. But first I need to go down here and collect one more heart container. I think I can use the candle right there. Nope. So the blue candle only lets you burn something once and to reset on per map screen, and to do it again you need to like go one screen away and then come back. Here's another secret for everybody. 30. Nice. Okay. And the first dungeon is actually across this bridge here on the left. But we will not go there just yet. Nope. Wasn't that one? Shoot. Maybe that one? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Don't die. Another secret passage. This is like a quick way to get a lot of money. So that's nice. Okay. Take any one you want. We're gonna take another heart container. And so what this effectively does is, oops. I now have enough hearts to get the next sword upgrade. So we're gonna go back a few maps up in the mountains again and go pick that up. Now when I was a kid, I would never go for that the white sword until like I beat at least the second dungeon, because that would have given me enough hearts by then usually to go grab it. I am in a precarious situation now. Oh. Yes. All right. I'm not going to fight him just yet. That's, what enemy is that? I forget the name. Alright, master using it, and you can have this. Sweet. So, now I have the white sword, so it's like double the attack power of the wooden sword that I had been carrying. It is dangerous to go alone, but it's a little easier with a white sword. Alright. Now, enemies will take well, will be easier to kill because this sword is more powerful. And let's see. Let's go turn in that prescription. Or that blue sheet of paper. I think it's a prescription because you'll see here in a sec. We'll pass by the first dungeon again. We'll go this way. Continue going this way. I see I have 106 rupees. And I know, even as a kid, that this secret place has a store that sells this bigger shield for 90 rupees. And what's nice about the bigger shield, like I mentioned a little earlier, is I can block these Zora fireballs. So that helps out a little bit, because that gets really annoying when you don't have that capability. Oh, now that I'm full health again, I can use my sword projectile thing. Another secret. Only 10 rupees. Feel kind of gypped for all that effort. There's another secret over here. This is not a secret, this is just a standard store. I could have also gotten the candle here. And the shield was 160. The guy down the road selling it for cheaper. I got the better deal for sure. Alright. Bomb. See, I didn't know this as a kid either. I feel like over the years after this game came out, I think everyone probably just like bombed and candled everything just to see if a secret would open up. Now, the game usually rewards you for doing that, but there are some secrets. I don't know why I got hit there twice. There are some secrets that you do get punished, like if it's like an old man, usually he charges you for destroying the entrance to his hideout or whatever. Anyway, here's the old woman, and if I go select this and give it to her, she will let me buy medicine. Unfortunately, I am 6 rupees short, so let's go get that for a minute. Those guys don't scare me anymore. My sword is much more powerful. Also hidden throughout the overworld are these fairy fountains. If you go up to them, they'll refill your health all the way. Nice to have, for sure. Dang it. Such bad timing. Pay me for the door repair. See? Just like that. Lost, what was that? I can't map, 20 rupees? I knew there was one of them right there. This one should be a good one though. It's a secret. Ooh, 100. Alright. Very nice. Why sword your enemies when you can burn them? like the clock as it stops every enemy if you pick it up from moving. That was not it. I know there's a secret here, I just maybe don't remember. There it is. Sweet. Okay, so this is the Lost Woods. We'll come back to this later on, but there's only one way out, and that's to the right. But if you go through a certain combination, it'll actually unlock another area. But we'll go through that later. Let me go ahead and buy that medicine and then go after some other secrets down over here while I'm thinking about it and while I have the money for it. She's right here anyway. Man, if I keep getting hit and not timing my sword swings correctly, I might need this medicine. Alright. I have enough money, so I'll buy this. So my little blue paper thing has now become this. So the red one lets you refill hearts twice. You use it once, it becomes blue, and then blue... yeah, so blue you use once, red you use twice. Alright, now I need to build up enough rupees to get the blue ring, which is an upgrade to my armor. So every hit takes like half damage. So I'll take like half damage. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't think this is a secret. Here now. Is it here? No. Was it here? No. Ooh, I forget about. Oh no, we're not going to do this right now. I swear there's a secret here somewhere. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I'm just bombing everywhere except that one. Okay. 30 rupees. Very good. And we're back here in the Lost Woods. Ooh, double fairy. Too bad I don't need them. And a clock. And there's no more enemies to stop. Such is life. Alright, I need to raise like another 120 rupees, so this might be a little bit of a rupee grind. I apologize for that. I think there's some other secrets a few map spaces over to the right. So we'll go towards there. We'll actually have to come back to this area. Pro tip, do not touch your enemies, because they will hurt you. I think in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, you can at least, like, climb some of your enemies. But that is not the case here. Spot. Don't want to go there again. Maybe I need to go up here. Yeah. Store, if I remember correctly. Yep. I can actually buy these arrows right now, but I don't want to since I'm trying to save money for the blue ring. And the arrows use rupees in this iteration of Legend of Zelda, which is not great. Especially if you're trying to get rich fast within the first, like, hour of the game. So, Alright, back in business. Multi-kill, nice. I'm not lost, I'm just trying to remember where to go. I think I'm going the right direction, though. Yeah, here we go. Sweet. Is this a normal store? Yeah. I'm not gonna buy anything. Sorry, dude. Alright. Let's go back to... We already had the candle. Okay. I was just checking. I didn't remember if that was a secret or not. The secret I'm looking for is here. So, let me defeat these moblins so they're out of my way. The one on the right reveals steps. If you touch them, they move. All that for 10. Ugh. But every little bit helps. Might be time to see a fairy. Or capture one. Yep. Cool. Just need 50 more. Alright. Should we go gamble it? I think that's a bad idea. Alright, we'll circle back, going back this way. Hopefully not die. Eek. Okay. Not good. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. Luckily, this is not supposed to be some sort of flawless run. Like, I fully expect to die maybe a few times. So, no worries there. I just, you know, don't want to have that embarrassing situation so early in the game. We can increase my survivability by getting the blue ring. So it is imperative that I get it, so that, you know, I don't die a lot. What do you know? Fairy fountain. Here we go. I forgot that was there. Alright. Just 30 more rupees. I don't remember any secrets off the top of my head, so might be back to grinding. Grinding rupees here. Yes, the 5 ruby. Okay, we'll kind of go back over in this vicinity because this is also where I kind of need to go. I think this is a store also. So many. Oh, no. Meet the old man at the grave. Yes. Thank you for the hint. But I am nowhere near needing to go there right now. It's so funny, like, NPCs back in the day were just like that. So close. So close. Alright. Show me them rupees. Okay. A little more would be great. So close. So close. He's trying to run out of enemies to go defeat. Hey, I just need 3 more. 3 more. Get it over here. I'll get 2 fairies. Not quite what I was hoping for, but Oh yeah, when you touch these guys, it's kind of a gamble whether they move fast or slow. And believe me, slow is a lot easier. Okay. Not gonna risk that right now. That is the map I need to go to, though. Alright, I got what I needed. Fantastic. So now, assuming I don't die, we'll touch that one. Go here. And boy, this is really expensive. I know, that's why I'm buying it. Ah, that feels so good. So like I said, as a kid, like I would buy this like after Dungeons 1 and 2 usually, because that's about the time that I would have raised enough rupees. But now, Link is wearing the white tunic from the Blue Ring, and my armor is like double than what it was. So, on to this first video here, and in the next one, we'll go after level 1.